Hey everyone, welcome to a new episode. Today you're joining me on kind of a sad day for me and my car. Unfortunately, I'm about to take my car to the scrapyard. I can't quite believe it. This is Pat that I've loved for 18 months. I just love this car, but she has had a pretty epic fail on the MOT. Look at that. Just such a big list. Coil spring, suspension component, then there's leaks and things. I go to the garage that I really like and trust, and I've been to for a long time, and I really like them too because they have female mechanics, which is pretty cool. But unfortunately, yes, they've told me the fate of Pat. They kind of said, look, you have to think about whether you think it's worth getting this done, because it's going to cost about £1,000 to get her to pass the MOT, and then with that there's just a lot of advisories left as well that are quite bad advisories that you'll probably end up spending more money on. At first I was really gutted. Obviously, if you've watched my channel for a while, you know how much this car means to me. Oh my god, don't cry, this is ridiculous. It's a car, come on. I got it a year and a half ago and it gave me so much independence and freedom, and I love driving it. Oh no. It's just a car. It's just a car. I'm pregnant, emotional, easily cry. It's just a car. I will find another one. It's just the best car I've ever had. I love you, Pat. I know I'm being ridiculous. I know I am. But I just need a minute because she's about to go. This is stupid. They were so nice in the mechanics. They were very sweet and understanding. I feel like the reason I love this mechanics is they're so kind, and I feel like quite a lot of the time I feel a bit alien. I feel like an alien in mechanics, and I don't understand what's going on, and I just think these guys took the time to really like explain to me, and they kind of were saying, look, it's our job, like we don't want to put you off doing the work, but you have to have a think about whether it's worth it. And at first I was thinking, oh, maybe it is worth it, but I bought this car for £350 18 months ago. I don't think I should be spending £1,000 to get it to pass its MOT when it might not last that long. It's an old car. I think it's 2007. I just really like it, and it seems like such a waste because it drives so well. I love driving it. I love the feeling of driving it. I really enjoy driving this car, and because I've had a lot of driving anxiety in the past and fear of driving, I really appreciate feeling comfortable driving a car, and that's what I felt in this car. I haven't got long to say goodbye because it's 20 to 4 and the scrapyard shuts. The last weigh-in on the scrapyard is at 4:15. It's only 2 minutes around the corner, but I just wanted a minute to... I thought you guys would appreciate say goodbye too, because we've had some good videos of this car. We've done some car camping. She's taken me camping trips, taken me to so many car boot sales this summer, and it is just a material object. I will get over it onto new and better things. Maybe this is my opportunity to get more of a family car because I'm having a baby soon. I knew Pat wasn't going to last forever, but she's actually lasted me longer than I thought she would, because I really originally bought it just to survive, just to get to work in the summer, going to a hotel. She's definitely made her money back, because I've got to and from work with her. I had so much fun kitting her out. I love the sunroof. I love her little quirks. It's just crazy, isn't it, that a car would just get scrapped when it's perfectly drivable. It just seems so wasteful, but I guess they're going to use the metal. It's going to be recycled. The fact that it just drives is just kind of mind-boggling that that's just going to get scrapped. I've never been to a scrapyard before, so I thought it'd be kind of funny to bring you along. Maybe I can get a shot of Pat getting crushed, who knows. I need to take all these fluffy things out because I am going to keep them. I'm not going to let them go scrapping. So I guess we'll do that quickly. I'm looking for them. My battery's to my camera. Oh look, P for Pat. This little thing. Oh, oops. Guess it doesn't really matter. Duff this vehicle up as much as I want. Tom's gonna come and pick me up. Well, he's dropped me off here and he's gonna pick me up in a sec at the scrapyard in the van. So we've got the van, we are okay, we've got another vehicle. Let's just say goodbye to Pat's exterior. What have we got in the boot? guess I'll take that. It's a great car. This is the last moment with her. Oh, she looks so nice. Right, I have packed away everything in Pat. I'm going to head to the scrapyard now because time is of the essence and I need to get there before it shuts, otherwise this is all for nothing. Now she's just a bare bone girl, using my little thing for one last time. 3-minute drive. My tripod right now is the dice from the car. Okay, last chance to drive in Pat. Here we go. She starts up absolutely fine. It's just crazy that she just works. We've been driving around, no qualm. No way would I have known that there was any issues with her. You know, obviously I knew she's an old car and there's a chance that she's not going to last for a very long time, but I'm just surprised that cars can just go that easily. Well, I hope we can get a new car soon because I really like having a car. I don't like driving the van. I completely own that now. All the adventures we've been on, she's been great. She's just a working car, man. I hope they accept the car at the scrapyard. I wonder if I'll get any money for it. Oh, I've got bloody half a tank of fuel in it, guys. Pouring with rain. I feel like pathetic fallacy, you know. I wonder if they'll let me film the crush or whether I'll see the crush, because it is kind of the end of the day. Maybe I'll be too late to like actually see her go up. But my brother took his car to the scrapyard and he said that you literally, as soon as you drop it off, they like start getting a crane and like lifting it up. So it sounds pretty quick turnaround. So it would be kind of funny if I could catch that on camera. Like, I am seeing the funny side. I'm not so sad. Just feel a bit emotional about it because I love her. Just love driving her. She feels great. She's such a little zoomer. I guess like technically, I don't know if this is what the law is. Well, maybe you guys will know. But technically, don't you get 10 days to drive your car before? Here we are. Scrap metal. Oh no, guys. This is so savage. I'm here, guys. It's intimidating. Scary. I can hear someone yelling. I'm gonna go talk to them. Patson. Scrap metals. I can see a crane picking up cars. I'm just gonna park here. I don't know if I'm supposed to. I'm gonna go find out what I need to do. Right, I'm here at the scrapyard. They're paying me in cheque. And I am about to reverse back onto the weighbridge. Then I'm going to get out. They're going to tell me how much there is and how much I'll get. And we'll go from there. It's kind of embarrassing because I've got to get all my like pink fluffy stuff and like hold it and just wait for Tom to pick me up now. This is where we are. We're just at this like little scrapyard place. Okay, she's on the weighbridge at the scrapyard. Look, there's big stuff going on. I'm armed with all of Pat's belongings. Got them all there. I've just found shelter under a pasty shop for a minute while Tom comes to pick me up. It's pouring with rain. It really is fitting the mood because that was brutal. That was so sad. I really wish they let me film it, but they literally said, I filmed a tiny clip and then they said, well, you must delete that. I mean, I annoyingly, my camera was like not turning on anyway. It was really weird. It was being really weird. So it all happened so fast. They literally, I'm so glad I kind of took the time to take everything out carefully because I wasn't expecting it to get taken away just like that. So good job I kind of did that before I turned up at the place. Thank God I like got all my camera stuff and everything out. Because you literally step off the weighing thing and then they do say, oh, have you got everything out of the car? And then they just get a forklift and drag the car out into the scrapyard, and then I didn't see a crane come and pick it up and crush it or anything, but they took it into the like inside bit and then they were like checking for what was under the bonnet. It's raining so much. This is so sad. Yeah, they were checking what's under the bonnet, I guess. I don't know what. But it just seems like ridiculous that that car fully worked. Like, I was just driving it around. I could have easily carried on driving it around, probably for a very long time. Yeah, but everyone has been so nice. I got £117 for it. That's actually probably more than I thought I'd get, to be honest. Because I thought they took away some to dispose of the rubber. She said, this is my certificate of destruction. That's brutal, isn't it? This is a low moment. It's a weird feeling walking away without your car. Yeah, I guess it's just like weird because I turned up with a car. I had a car full of my stuff and then I leave without it. And this is something sad about walking down the pavement with all your stuff in your arms. And the car just gone like that. I actually did find it, I know I'm an emotional person, so you might not be surprised, but I actually was finding it quite emotional. I stepped outside because when they were telling me off for filming, I just decided to step outside so I could at least watch it for myself. Just getting a bit more shelter because it's so wet. I just stepped outside and I just watched it get dragged away. And I did actually cry. It was just something so sad about it. I actually know I'm not that sad. It doesn't run any deeper than that. But it was just sad in the moment. There was a really nice woman in there who was saying like, you need to get another one for your independence. She was being really sweet. It was actually kind of a nice experience, and got more money than I thought it would. God, it's just dreadful weather. On to bigger and better things, I guess. So you can join me in the hunt for a new car. I've actually got a viewing tomorrow for a people carrier, which is funny because it's a bit of an upgrade. But do you know what I'm thinking, guys? That is going to be a really good car to sleep in. Because that's my main attraction for it, because the seats go fully back at the back. And it kind of gives more family vibes, seeing as, you know, we're having a child. Maybe not just one. So yeah, maybe it's time I upgraded, something a bit more adult, but she was just great. But maybe it ended at just the right time. Maybe this was meant to be. She never caused, we never had an accident with her. We were always safe with her. Maybe if we'd carried on, it wouldn't have been safe. But yeah, that was quite eye-opening. I've never been to a scrapyard before. It just happened so fast. The way they just weigh it, drag it out, gone. And I was getting so paranoid that I'd left something in the back. Oh, that would have been so bad. Right, Tom's here to pick me up in Labamba, so I'll chat to you guys soon. But thanks for joining me on the sad goodbye of Pat. Oh, I can't imagine how sad that would be if it was Labamba. Just glad we still got a vehicle. Could be worse. Good morning, everyone. It's a new day and I'm feeling less sad about the car. I was actually pretty sad yesterday. It just felt pretty final. I'm saying goodbye to Pat, but on to bigger and better things. Today is hopefully going to be quite an exciting day. I'm actually going to go and view a car and you guys could come along with me if you like. I don't know how much I'll be able to film, but fingers crossed it will mean I will be buying a new car. I kind of got my heart set on this sort of people carrier style car, but it sold, unfortunately. I was going to go and view it this afternoon. It sold because I thought it'd be really fun for car camping, and I thought it'd be really fun to go away with, and show you guys. And the back seats folded flat, which was a really cool thing about it. And I got a bit obsessed. It was a Seat Altea. And then I started looking at other ones, but it ended up going like a little bit out of my price range. It's kind of looking at spending more like 1,500, and to be honest, I think my budget is more like 1,000, and it was getting quite a lot with tax, and I was thinking, well, we've still got the van. Does it really make sense to get a big car? I love small cars, and that's kind of what I loved about Pat. But since then, I've just been chatting to someone down in Penzance, and she's selling a car, a Daihatsu Sirion. And it looks really cool. I really like the look of it. It's only £895 and it's £30 to tax it for a year, and it's like £200 to insure. So it would actually be way cheaper than this people carrier thing I've been setting my heart on, because there is another people carrier for sale somewhere else that's like a bit more expensive, and I was kind of just thinking, wait, rewind. Let's get myself in check. What do I actually want? I want a little car to help get me, Tom, and the baby around. And this one looks good. It's 2009, so it's not super old. I mean, I'm always going to be buying a car from around the early 2000 era, aren't I? Let's be honest, with the budget I'm on. But before I go down to Penzance, I'm going to actually get the train down, and then hopefully I'll drive back up with the car if it's all good. I've got to go in I've got to catch a train in about an hour, but I'm going to make some lunch first. And I thought now would be a really good time to tell you about today's video sponsor, HelloFresh. I am so delighted to be working with them again, because I genuinely do really think it's a fantastic service. HelloFresh send you meal delivery kits every week, and you can choose how many people you want them for and for how many days of the week you want them for. And I think it's fantastic. You get a recipe card, and then you just get all of the ingredients you need in the box to create your meal. Lovely, fresh, healthy meals. There's 35 recipes to choose from every week. Me and Tom are fully converted, and we are going to do it especially when we have our baby, because we actually really enjoy following the recipe and cooking by the recipe cards. We actually just made the Chipotle barbecue bean chili Jackie peas for our friends Kate and Jake. They came round.
Is it doing individual beans?
Sorry. Well, but this coleslaw looks nice. What have you... Was it cabbage?
Oh, well, I did my special burger sauce.
And that's another thing we're really enjoying having it for, because you know when you invite friends around for a meal, for dinner in the midweek, you kind of like don't want to have to think about what to cook and go shopping. Also, you just get to try new things. I really enjoy learning new little methods with HelloFresh. That's looking lovely. Oh, look at that, nice grilled aubergine. Now I'm gonna build my moussaka. I would say, even though this dish says 40 to 45 minutes, honestly, about 10 of that was prep. The rest is just cooking. So it really is good for busy people. And it means you're actually eating like a proper, like nice, healthy, balanced, yum meal. Oh, look at that. Well, let's give this a taste. I love the idea of putting creme fraiche on top. Wouldn't have thought of that. Oh, aubergine is definitely, I think it might be my top veg. That is delicious. That is like what you want in a cold autumn day. I really gobbled that up. So if HelloFresh looks like something you would like to try, or you've been thinking about it for a while, then now's a really good time, because we've got a great deal for you guys. If you use my code LOSTUNIQUE, click in the link in the description, or you can just scan the QR code on screen now, and you will get 60% off your first box, and then 20% off your next 2 boxes, and free desserts for life. So I hope you enjoy it as much as we do. Happy cooking! Now I'm basically gonna run to get my train. Who cares if I'm 5 months pregnant? I just live a life of frantic. Made it on the train. I had to run. It's quite stressful. I actually need to do editing on the train, and really annoyingly I forgot my headphones. I've got everything else but my headphones, so I have to like do it out loud. So embarrassing. But yeah, I've told the woman I'm coming, so I really, because it's going to be an hour till I get there, so I really hope she doesn't sell it to someone else before. Fingers crossed, because I've had 2 cars already sell on, like, when I'm on my way there. It's going to be so fun having a car again. Just going to look at insurance now. See you in Penzance. If, I guess, worse comes to worse, we'll have a day out in Penzance. Guys, in the haste of the morning, I've just been looking back at the advert, and I completely forgot to ask how long is left on the MOT. It just says MOT in the advert. Just asked her. I'm scared. Fingers crossed for me, guys. I haven't travelled to a really bad short MOT. I mean, I'm not going to turn back now, so here I go.
Hello everybody, you join me in a brand new car. I've just bought myself a Daihatsu Sirion. This is so cool, I'm just in my brand new car. I'll fill you in what happened. The guy I actually thought I was speaking to a woman on the advert, but it ended up being a guy that came to pick me up from the station, which was really nice because it actually lived quite far away from Penzance, not really in the centre. I wouldn't have been able to walk, it would have taken me so long. That was like my first little like nice sign. I thought, oh, that's nice that they've taken the time to do that. I think it also helped that I'd made all the effort to travel for an hour to come visit them, that it showed I was kind of serious about the purchase. I had a little test drive in the car, took it out for a spin, and yeah, it felt good. It does have a little bit of a high clutch, but he's given me a new clutch, so that's the bad point. The other bad point is it has only got 4 months on the MOT. It's not great because of my thing, obviously what's just happened. You might call me stupid, I don't know, but I just had a good feeling, and I feel like this might sound naive and it might seem like, oh, you silly Billy, you know, buying a car like this. But I just think with buying secondhand cars, you kind of have to go off a gut feeling, because obviously things can go wrong. Obviously there's no guarantee that it's all going to be okay. And we're not talking huge amounts of money here. So the car was advertised for $895. I offered him $750 considering the clutch and the short MOT, and he said, what about $775? So I paid $775. I think that's pretty good. Like it's a 2009, so it's not even as old as my older car. It's only done 55,000 miles. Anyway, I went into the house after I test drove it and had a look around the car and met the wife that this was her car, and she's actually just used to drive it to school, and she only did a few miles a day, and we checked and it's only done 400 miles since the last MOT, so it really hasn't been used much. There was only one advisory on the last MOT, and that was like a wheel bearing, what was it? A ball bearing. Tax is really cheap. It's £35 a year in tax. Will actually save me a lot because the van's $340 now for a year of tax. The old car was $220 a year, so that's going to be a huge saving. God, it's dreadful weather in Penzance. Look at this. I've just pulled up at Tesco's. I've driven out away from the house a little bit. I was too embarrassed to vlog right there. Oh, I might actually stop and get a little snack in Tesco. I just want to I was going to wash the car. That's the other thing. The car really needs a wash. This is dreadful weather. I don't really want to drive in this, to be honest. I get a bit of petrol, first time filling up the car, you know, it's kind of good to test out these things. I've just spent about £1,000 because I bought the car and then the insurance, which was like 250. But I'm excited, I feel good about this purchase. I'll show you her from the outside when it stops pouring it down. Kind of happens so fast, doesn't it, with buying a car? It feels a little bit like, should I be doing this? I need like my financial advisor to tell me otherwise. But at the end of the day, I just had to make that decision. And yeah, I've done it. So you might be seeing some videos of me and we need to name this car. My mum doesn't like me naming cars. She thinks it's just a material object, doesn't need to be named. Oh, this is the other thing. Cracked mirror. Diatsu. I'm not even sure I'm saying that make right. These seats at the back, they actually fold down completely flat, which, guys, I'm thinking car camping. I'm thinking we could try. I don't know, it's not very big. I do love a little small car though. That's what I'm all about. Yeah, I think I'm going to top up some fuel now, just see how much it costs. He said it's really, really cheap to run. And I just got a really good feeling from the couple. They were like an older couple. I just trusted them. And I think you do have a gut feeling about people. And I did there. And yeah. So, and even if it only lasts me a year, it's worth it. Okay, let's get some petrol and experience driving this car. I'm kind of glad I've got like an hour's drive to get used to driving it. She starts up okay. What do we think for names? Guys, I'm at the petrol station, but I've just realised I'm not totally sure what fuel it is. But I'm just double checking the handbook now. I think it's petrol, but I don't want to like guess. Oh look, it says unleaded fuel only. So that's got to be petrol, isn't it? Unleaded, definitely unleaded. Okay, so that was 33. She had about 3 bars already, so I think she's going to be quite cheap to run. She's already a girl, I've decided. Just got myself a little meal deal from Tesco. Got an egg sandwich, some mango, and a smoothie. And I'm kind of like just enjoying having some time to kind of sort of just sit in the car and enjoy it, rather than just be moving. The sun's come out. It's going to be one of those days in Penzance. There are big clouds, but whilst that sun's out, I'm gonna wash the car, I've decided. I want to turn up and show Tom with a nice clean car. And I'm kind of enjoying being down in Penzance. It smells you can smell the seaweed in the air. It's a really different feeling down here. And we should definitely come on a little road trip down here for one of my videos in the future. But I do have to get back this afternoon. First, not without a little cleaner of the car. I love a cleaner of the car, you know me. Here I am. I'll show you the outside of the car, you haven't seen it yet, and I'll give you a little before shot so you can see it does definitely need a wash. There she is. Syrian Diatsu. There's a lot of dirt down there. Green stuff along here. There she is, all sparkling new. She looks good. All that green stuff's come off. Oh, I love it. That's my new car. Amazing. Right, well, I've cleaned the car, ate my egg sandwich. Time to hit the road. I've got to get back now. It's been a really fun day. Thanks for coming along with me. It was fun to document it. And I will speak to you guys very soon. So I've been driving for like over an hour now. I'm nearly home and I feel really good. I feel really proud of myself for going down and doing that mission, and I feel comfortable driving the car. She drives great. I've been going like, even got her up to 80 at one point just to test her out, you know? Not for long, not gonna break the speed limit for long, guys. Yeah, it was good to try her out on a fast road. She drives really well. I think it's a she, isn't it? Let's be honest. Just thinking I need to get my seatbelt covers in here so we can get her all kitted out. Maybe get some new decor for this car. I think she's got a different personality to Pat. Maybe not pink and fluffy, and might even be the one to say it. Tom will be thrilled. I love having a car, and I'm really glad I went for this car because I was looking at like a big people carrier, but I'm gonna see if I can lay down in this. I haven't tested that out. I was too embarrassed to do that when I bought the car. Watch this space, we might be going car camping. I have a little surprise for you. Somebody has just turned up who I'm looking after for the next week. Come and meet Scout. Hey, Scout. Look, say hi to everybody. Say hi. Yeah. Aren't you gorgeous? Aren't you a lovely boy? Oh, look at Scout. He's a gorgeous lurcher. Look at his colouring. been a couple of days since we last spoke, and I am scout sitting for the next week. He's turned up this morning. He's my friend Maddie's dog. Maddie's parents dropped him off this morning. They're off to Portugal for a week, so I get to look after Scout for a week, and I'm so excited because I knew Scout when he was a tiny little puppy. He was so cute. We went on lots of camping adventures with Scout. He's been on a lot of adventures with us, especially during like COVID. And he was the cutest little puppy. And now he's growing up into this gorgeous doggy. He said goodbye to his family. He's a little bit unsure of what's going on. He seems a little bit sad, to be honest. He was looking out the window for ages when they left. And he's kind of just quietly sitting on the sofa. But I think he'll be okay. He just needs to get used to being here, and he's got a long time to get used to it, which is nice. Tom's off at work, but Tom's gonna have a little surprise when he gets home. Scout's gonna be here. It's a beautiful sunny day. I think me and Scout are gonna go on a walk, so I'll bring you guys along and see what we get up to. Hopefully he'll enjoy the beach. He's very cautious of all the noises that are going on out there. Right, poor Scout's been very patient while I just get some work done. We are gonna head out now for a nice big WALK. I'm kind of excited. I'm not used to looking after a dog, so I'm kind of getting used to just the things they need. It's not like that complicated, but I'm not really a super doggy person. We haven't had that many dogs well, I haven't really looked after dogs that much, so yeah, it's really nice to have Sky here though. He's so cute. Look, where are you? You're in the sun. You like being in the sun? Yeah. We have to go and get, he's got a special bag of stuff. Get his lead, a ball, maybe some treats, and poo bags. What else has he got in here? He's got his towel, his special towel, food. He has oat milk in the mornings. He's even got a little coat, bless him. Right, Scout. Okay. You ready to go on a lovely walk with me? You've been so patient, you've been so good. You love being with your auntie Iz, do you? Yeah. Yeah, he does. Come on then. You bring you guys along too. Come on then. Nice. You're so good, aren't you? Happy boy? Come on then. I think Scout's quite camera shy. Every time I put the camera on him, he wants to go. Yeah. You enjoying yourself on the beach? Having a nice walk. So it's been really nice to walk with Scout because I've already discovered more little pathways that I didn't know about near where I live, and I've kind of developed a bit of a circular route in my head that I'm going to try and do a few times with Scout. And it's nice to just know that it's like there's new walking routes around I can do. I don't personally want a dog full time because I just think it's enough having a baby. But I am enjoying having Scout get me out, and it is really, really nice to have these walks, and it's feeling so autumnal. The brown leaves are out, and it's just like fun to wrap up and go on a walk. Hi guys, I'm actually in my car. I thought I'd end this video just seeing if I can convert the back to be able to sleep in the back. Obviously it is getting into winter a bit more, so I'm not sure how appealing that's going to be. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to squeeze out one little stealth camp in the back of this new car before the depths of winter, if it works. So fingers crossed I can like lie flat fully if I put the seats back at the flat at the back and move my front seat forward. Maybe hopefully be able to fit my futon mattress in here. So slight issue with the new car is, so we've only had it for literally just less than a week, a few days. And I can hear something going on like with the exhaust. The exhaust sounds really loud, so me and Tom are quite nervous that it's going to be a big job. We're going to try and take it to this garage this week. We'll let you know. Maybe my gut instincts were wrong, guys, about the car. It wasn't making the sound when I bought it. Yeah, I hope it's not too bad a fix. But obviously I hope you take, you know, my emotion at the start with a pinch of salt. I know that there's a lot of worse things going on in the world, and it's just a car, and I'm absolutely fine. And very lucky in my life. I just thought you'd maybe find it amusing, the emotion of saying goodbye and crushing Pat after the fun we had. Hopefully this car holds up all right, fingers crossed, and we can keep going on some little adventures. If you fancy it, join me next week. I upload every week on a Tuesday at 6 PM UK time, and I'm going to do a bit of van life with Scout, the dog. I've never been in the van with a dog before, so it's going to be quite fun. Just me and Scout going off on a little adventure tomorrow actually, so I'll be filming that and I hope you enjoy. And I will be changing the name of this channel very soon. I just haven't done it yet, but the name is changing to Life with Izzy V. Just having a little cup of tea in the car. I'm looking forward to going in the van for a little mini adventure. And you'll get to see more of Scout. I've had a lovely time looking after Scout. It's nice to have my little buddy with me. I've been taking him on lots of nice walks. And I think he's enjoying staying with his auntie and uncle. So here goes, let's see if I can convert this tiny little Daihatsu Sirion to a camper. Watch this space. Cool feature of this car is that the seats can go, the bottom seats, you just pull this lever and then they go flat like that. You can push that down like that. So then we've got this whole back area. I love the fact that you can lay the back seats completely flat. I can actually completely lie it out, spread out. I can go diagonally. But if I wanted to make it like a proper double bed, I would just need to somehow pad this gap between the front seats and the back seats. I think that's really easily doable, even just with pillows or a duvet. Just something to put under there to stop it from sagging down. And then actually, you've got quite a nice backrest. So if you see here, this bit is just sagging down, it needs to be supported. But this is actually quite cool that I can sleep in the back, so you can completely fold down the back seats. So this car is definitely going to come car camping with me at some point. I love that it can do this. Oh. Guess I need to go sooner rather than later before it gets too cold. I'm excited by the idea that I could car camp in here, and it's a lot better than my old car, because that was ridiculous. You just had to sleep on the front seats. This is actually kind of cool. I'll watch the space and I'll try it out. 6 months pregnant, woo! Well, thank you so much for joining me, and I will catch you very soon. Bye.